Hi guys. So, I honestly don't know how long it's been since I filmed and uploaded a YouTube channel. I obviously, when I started my channel, it was something that was born out of motivation and I kind of wanted to create in that small way. And, you know, I think I have an agreement with you guys, the very few of you that are here, where it's like, obviously, if I don't want to upload, I won't. I only will film a video when I feel like filming it. It's just something I do for fun. So, I haven't filmed one in a long time. I've had, a couple of ideas sprinkled throughout, but for the past couple of months, my life has just been absolutely crazy and insane. And so, I wanted this video to kind of be like an update. I know that for most of my videos, I kind of come to the table with a topic that I want to discuss and with something that's been on my mind, but I mean, everything's kind of been on my mind recently, so I just kind of wanted you guys to be updated about my life and what's going on. So I quit my job. For those of you who know or have been watching, I had two jobs for about 6 months, two full-time jobs, mind you. And I just recently made a career change to quit one of those jobs and to go start working at another job. And this job is fully remote, the one that I'm working at, and it's something that I really, really have been excited and like have wanted to do. And thus far, I've been doing this and only this for about 2 weeks. And thus far, like, I'm really, really loving it. It's something that I'm really excited to do every day. And although it's stressful and it's new and it's, like, there's a whole lot of stuff that goes into it, it's a lot of good stress. So that's an update on the work life. I'm just really, really happy with where I'm at and sorry. um if there's like anybody who I obviously feel super, super grateful for having the ability to make job changes like that and for having the freedom financially to be able to make a decision like that. And I know that there's people who don't, but if you are in the financial capabilities to change your job up and to go, search after or get the job of your dreams, and the only thing that's holding you back is your fear, I feel like I want to make this your sign to go do it. As much as I loved my old job, I near the end was severely depressed going to work because I knew it just wasn't something that I wanted to do anymore. And now that I have made the transition and I'm at this new job, I love my life so much more. And every single day I'm happy. And I can't overestimate how grateful I feel to be in this position. And if anybody out there needs a sign to go after their dream, then this is it. Obviously, you know yourself better than I do. You know the ins and outs of your life and what you need financially and all the security you need and everything. So take that into consideration. But I mean, I love this quote, and I heard it from Hannah Elise. She's another YouTuber. She's way more popular than me, okay? Don't think that she's on par with me, but she's another YouTuber who I've loved for a long time. And I don't know where she got this quote, but I'm just going to quote her in saying, your comfort zone is a great place, but nothing ever grows there, right? And for me, one of my big life goals is to never stop growing and to never stop learning. And that includes, changing up my comfort zone, because that job was my comfort zone. And as much as right now I'm, kind of scared and trying to get in a routine and stuff, it's like so much more fulfilling. And so if you guys needed a sign, there it is. As for the other aspects of my life, mental health has been really, really great. Like I said, with the job change, like I feel like every day I'm living my life to the fullest again. And that's something that is huge for me. I have to feel like every single second I'm living my life to the fullest. I'm doing what I want to do. I'm a control freak. I have to feel like I'm in control of my life. And so, like, this change has just done wonders for my mental health, and it's been really, really good. Now, obviously, like, I just went through, another period, and, there's highs and lows that come with that, but I'm steady on my 100 milligrams of Zoloft medication, and I am doing good on that front, I think. I haven't been going to therapy for around 6 months now, and I honestly can say that there's never been a time where I like really needed a therapist, because I feel like I have all the tools now to be able to kind of carry myself. Does that make sense? If there was ever a time when I felt like I needed a therapist, of course I would go back and get one. I wouldn't deny myself that, but as of right now, I'm doing great, and I'm hoping that that continues, because obviously there was a very long time where I thought that that was impossible. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys, that update, because I feel like it's important, and it's one of the things that I talk about a lot on my channel. So that's all good. Let's see what else. Dating. That's another thing that I talk about a lot on this channel. And my experience with that, I actually just listened to the Wild Till 9 podcast with Chris Olsen. He was guesting on the Lauren and Jeremy's podcast, but and I highly recommend you go watch that if you haven't. But they were talking about Chris's experiences with dating, and I feel like another reason why I wanted to start my channel was because there was such an underrepresentation in the YouTube space of people who were actively dating. Because I feel like everybody who thinks that they, or who wants to be an influencer, aspires to have this life that everybody wants, right? So everybody who's putting content out there is in a relationship that's loving and has a kid, and all these family bloggers and stuff like that. And I just think that I have never seen somebody go through the nitty-gritty of dating, especially as a queer woman, of being single for long periods of time, because I feel like as a society, we're scared of that. And that's one of the reasons that I really wanted to start my channel. And that's one of the things that I really wanted to talk about. So, newsflash, still single. I've gotten close to a couple of people on dating apps, to like going on dates and stuff like that, and it just hasn't ended up working out. And Chris Olsen talked about this on the Wild Till 9 podcast, but he was like, I think he said something along the lines of, I feel like I'm on the same roller coaster over and over again. And I definitely feel that. Like, I would say I am perfectly content with every area of my life. But if I were to have a qualm with one of the parts of my life, it would be the dating part. And not because I feel like I'm doing anything wrong or I have any regrets. It's just because that another person cannot and will never be within my control, right? And like I told you guys before in this video, I'm a absolute control freak, right? And so things that are not within my control, especially since it's literally the one thing in my life that I want, a relationship, a partner, that's not in my control, that freaks me out, right? And it's been a long journey of me trying to come to terms with the fact that, like, I cannot control when or where or how I fall in love, or if somebody falls in love with me. And I know that, deep in my core, but there are days when I just, like, I'm so tired of hoping and I'm so tired of getting on the dating apps and swiping and hoping that, the next swipe is going to be the one. Like, I'm so exhausted of it. And there was actually a moment after, so actually, let me share this story. I got catfished, like, fully 100%. I got on a new dating app called Her. It's a lesbian dating app, or a queer women dating app. And I was swiping, and somebody matched with me almost immediately. And I was obviously skeptical, okay? Like, I was, on dating apps, you have to be. And I've been doing this I've been steady on dating apps for like at least 8 months. So a pretty long time, okay? Just to be consistently doing it. And so obviously I was skeptical, but, it progressed or whatever, and we got each other's numbers. But you know, there was still that doubt in the back of my mind. And I was like really having wonderful conversations with this person. I was really, really hopeful that this could be, you know, the one, this could be the reason that I delete all my dating apps. This could be my person, you know? And it turned like, I don't have confirmation that I was catfished, okay? But I sent her a picture of myself with like a piece of paper that said, "You are not being catfished," and then it said my name, and then it said the date and the time, right? Because that's like the easiest way to verify it, right? Because, you know, you can't like fake a sheet of paper and all that sort of stuff. And so I sent that and then, you know, asked for her to do the same thing and to verify herself, and she never did. And I've been ghosted. So if that makes any of you feel better about your life or about your dating experience, then you're welcome. But after that, I kind of was just like, I'm done. Like, I need a break. I need a second. And so I kind of deleted and paused all of my apps. And, you know, I feel like it's important for those of us who are dating, like when you feel like you are out of energy, take time to yourself. When you feel like you can't possibly swipe one more goddamn time, take time for yourself and like just, you know, don't force yourself to be out there like and get burnout from dating. That's like a crazy thing, I feel like. But recently, like today, I got back on the dating apps and I'm trying again because I feel motivated to do that. And it's like Chris Olsen said, it feels like a never-ending roller coaster, and it feels like I'm gonna be alone forever. It feels like there is absolutely not a single person out there who even wants to talk to me. And I know that that's not true. And I know that there are people out there, there are queer people in my city, all that sort of stuff. But dating apps are the best way to connect with them. And like at the moment, they're kind of the only way that I can meet people. And so it's frustrating. And I wanted to share that with you guys because obviously, like I said, this is one of the reasons why I made my channel, is to just be so real and honest. And dating sucks. I don't need to tell you guys that. If you're watching this and if you've connected with my content, you probably know that dating sucks. And it is so frustrating. And sometimes I want to scream. I want to scream so loud because you get so, like, for me at least personally, I've gotten so close and been chatting for like a month with the girls, and then they're like, yeah, and I asked them on a first date and they're like, yeah, no, sorry. And it's like, you get so close. You get so close. Or I've been on first dates with people, right, that I've been really excited to go on a first date with, and I get there and it's just, I don't feel anything, and I cannot lead them on, and I will not lead them on, because I have respect for them. Like, I wouldn't do that to somebody, right? Because I know how that feels. So yeah, it's just, dating is frustrating, and it sucks major butt. And I kind of wanted to make this update video for anybody who feels like they just wanted one, or, you know, needs a friend to talk to while they eat lunch or something. Those are pretty much my updates. I've been going on a lot of walks. That's helped a lot with, you know, my mental health and everything. It always does. And, you know, I've been trying to live my life to the fullest because my days now are happy. And despite the overall dumpster fire that is my dating life, my life is really lovely, and I'm really grateful and appreciative. And I think it's also an important reminder that you don't need somebody to be whole. You don't need a romantic partner to be a full person, and to be of value. And I think that's crazy that I even have to say that, but I know I do for some people. It's like, my life is full and fulfilling and brings me so much contentment and happiness without a romantic partner. Obviously, in my ideal world, I would want a romantic partner, and I would want somebody to share all the lovely things I have in my life with. But if I don't get that, that's okay, because I am enough, right? And, you know, it's one thing to say that, but it's another thing to practice that every day. And obviously, I'm in a fake it till you make it situation. I love myself, and I know these facts to be true, but I say it to myself still every single day. You are enough. You do not need a romantic partner. You do not, like, somebody else doesn't make you whole. That's not how this works. Would obviously it be a lovely, like, enhancement to have a partner to share all this, like, all my dreams with? Yes, but I don't need it. And until I find somebody who can fit into my life and who I want to make, fit into my life and who I want to rearrange things for, I'm not going to waste my time. Because if I would rather spend time with myself than you, then obviously I'm not gonna do you the disservice of wasting your time or me the disservice of wasting mine. And that's just kind of like my view of it. So if you needed any of those reminders today, there they are. Thank you guys so much for listening. I don't know when I'll see you next, but I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I hope that this video or something in your day has made you smile. Okay, bye. Love, Emma.